Hello, this is Seamus N7MYW. Tonight I was playing around with APRS settings on my radios and thought I would do a side-by-side comparison. This with the Yaesu FT3D and also with the Kenwood D74. Now they both have analog APRS and actually do a pretty good job. They both really have pretty sensitive receivers. And I know there's a couple of new radios out, like the ICOM ID52, which uses digital APRS. The other one is the FT5D, which very, very similar to the FT3 when it comes to its APRS. So there's some more nuances, but I wanted to show what the screens look like and how they differ slightly when it comes to their receive packets. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send a packet out from the Kenwood, and it's of course going to go over to the Yaesu FT3D. So if I take that, I click on the signal, you can see the signal has been received by the Yaesu FT3D. Go under here, do list, and there it is right there. You push display, and there is D74. You can see that on the listing right there at the top, but the D74 has sent the signal out accurately. And by flipping the dial, you can see all the various information parts of the packet that let everybody know, hey, this is a Kenwood D74, and there's the altitude course, all of the information that you see. So that is what it looks like when an FT3DR receives that information. Now, this time, going to focus a little bit better there, but this time we're going to use the FT3DR. Now in order to do that, you have to push beacon text. And there it is. As you can see over on the left side there, that is the received signal APRS packet. Let's see if I can get a little closer here. There we go. And in order to do this, you just hit list. There's the N7MYW at the top. Hit enter, and then you can see all of the information by pushing the rocker arm down here, or the joystick. That will take you through all of the information. Similar to the FT3DR, although of course they have some slight variances, but they're very, very sensitive. One thing about the D74 that I notice is doesn't seem to be as sensitive when it comes to hopping or digibeating. I don't seem to receive near as many signals. I think that's just probably an antenna issue. Currently I'm using a Smiley extendable whip on this one, a tri-band whip, because it's a tri-bander and I like to use it. But the APRS does work very, very well. I've used both of these radios to contact the International Space Station via the APRS setting, and they're pretty impressive. I really, really enjoy being able to use both of them. I think that some of the new models coming out might have a little bit more, and I'm really, really interested in both the new ICOM the ICOM ID52. Very, very much interested in that, and I might have to go and put it in my hot little hand and check it out over at one of the radio stops, probably a ham radio outlet out in Tigard. So, but this is what they both look like. And they really, really do hold their own well. The FT3 is going to be a timeless classic. I think both of these are. I would love to see Yaesu or Kenwood. Yaesu just came out with a new radio, and so did ICOM. But I would sure love to see, some new radios from these companies, especially Kenwood. Since they've discontinued the D74, I haven't really produced a whole lot else, and so hoping that works out. So, those are the two radios that I wanted to feature tonight. Let's see if I can focus on that a little bit better here. The camera I'm using, I've switched to a Nikon D7100. It does a really good job for video. That's what I'm mainly going to be using from now on for my videos on YouTube. But got to work a little bit with the lighting, trying to get a learning curve on it for video, because I've used it as a as a still camera for still photos most of its career. So those are the two that I wanted to feature tonight. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon for when future videos are posted, and by all means, please give a thumbs up or give me some of the comments below. What did you think? What do you think about the videos? I'm not trying as a YouTube presenter to do anything special other than just show what I like. And I think that's what makes YouTube unique. Can't see myself doing anything more than just having fun. So anyway, on that note, I'll say 73. Have a wonderful evening, day or night, wherever you are, and catch you next time.